Okay, so imagine this. You're an aggressive player, but nothing feels right at the moment. You want a W key, so you tried Reyna, but let's be honest, your aim isn't that good, it is kinda trash. You tried Phoenix, but flashing yourself got old real fast, you just want to flash your teammates and don't flash yourself. You picked ISO, but your aim is still trash. You tried Jet, but you want the actual outplay abilities and that's not possible with Jet, and your aim is still trash. You thought raids could be fun, but ever since Black Ops 2 and Fortnite, you've had enough of those damn RPGs. You even consider Yoru, but damn, he doesn't have smokes. You want to be a rat sometimes and he doesn't have the smokes, so you depend on your team, but they don't listen to you, so they don't place the smokes where you want them. And let's not even talk about Neon, because if you wanted to run and gun, you just play Apex Legends, am I right? I'm looking at you, Temet. I'm looking at you. But fear not, there's a new duelist in town, and his name is Omen.
I am the beginning. I am the end for you. You didn't see that coming. I am not just a shadow.
Omen, a phantom of a memory. Omen hunts in the shadows, he renders enemies blind, teleports across the fields, then lets paranoid like hold as foe scrambles to uncover where he might strike next. Controllers are experts in slicing up dangerous territory to set their team up for success. So according to Riot, the boy is a controller, but let's be real, we're throwing that out of the window, because today I'm going to show you how to unlock Omen his true potential by turning him into one of the biggest ego duelists in the game. Here comes Omen. In this video, I will teach you exactly how to push with Omen and you get away with it. So sit back, take in these balanced strategies and enjoy. And by the way, Riot Games, if you're watching this by any chance, well, that's epic, right? But at the same time, don't even try to nerf my little boy, my little blue boy. Please, buff him. Maybe even give him extra TPs if you make 2 kills, some shit like that. I would appreciate it.
Okay, we're gonna start off with Abyss, my little Chewbacca's. We're going to A. A is my preferred site. So, of course, when you're starting out, you obviously want to make sure that no one is here. What I like to do is something called baiting. Look, if you wait for your teammates to enter, they will make sure that no one is there. And if no one is there, you better be quick, but watch out because someone might be here, someone might be here. If you manage to get your way all the way here, the sweet spot here, you're gonna start smoking. What I do is I smoke Heaven for my first thing, and I smoke Bridge. Not a lot of people like Bridge to be smoked, but it is needed to make this plan work. And then what you can do is you either flash this or you flash this. Most of the time I flash this because then you isolate, or not isolate, but you make sure that no one is watching you there. Then you make sure no one is there, no one is there. Usually the smoke is still here, but now I need to explain. So let me show it again. Let me show y'all again. So I'm gonna re-smoke this. Then we make it quick, you know. We make it quick. We TP there. Damn, that's done. There, someone is there, someone is there. And then you TP all the way back. And damn, look at that. Someone is actually standing right there. In my imagination. Not right now, but most of the time someone is there. And then you have to watch out because they like to hide in the smokes because they think you're gonna push the smokes, right? So usually they will be there. Okay, so the next thing I like to do on A, because you need to switch it up sometimes, otherwise they're gonna adapt to you and you don't want them to adapt. You need to always be 1 step ahead of your enemy or even 2 steps. So what I like to do is I smoke Heaven, again Heaven, and I smoke this thing here on Gen. Don't do it too far away because otherwise you're not gonna be able to TP inside of it. You make sure again that no one is there. Do the little bait trick again, obviously. If no one is there, you're golden because you can do it. You can do what you want. You do this, you could also check this quickly, but you have to make sure that you TP here, right? So when you're TP'd, you can do the same thing, you can also TP there, and then same thing, same trick. If they're smarter, they're gonna check it, but most of the time they are not really smart. If you want to change it up a little bit, there's one more thing you can do on A side, as you do the same thing basically, bang, also on Gen, you can flash this as well. Make sure no one is there, make sure no one is here. You TP in here. And then you can like wait, you can TP like this, so they think, oh wait, he's somewhere, but no, you're still here, you know what I mean? So that's been A side. A side is cleared now. We can go to the next side, which is B side. Abyss B side is pretty straightforward. You want to make sure that no one is there with an operator, so you want to jiggle it. If no one is there, you're safe to go. Or you can also be big balls, what I like to do, you know, risk it for a biscuit type shit. So I risk it, I cross, I'm here, okay, you know, there's usually someone there, we all know that, someone likes to hide there. So I just flash that, I make sure I'm quick, and also sometimes someone is here, so make sure you isolate this, or isolate, you check it, I mean. And then, by the time you're there, if you're quick enough, he's still flashed, and you can kill him, right? Another thing I like to do, I sit here, bang, I smoke this, I smoke this, oh, well, that's a fail. So, okay, we're gonna try it again with the smoke still there. Okay, I know it sucks a little bit right now, but we're not gonna wait till the smoke runs out. So we smoked that, we smoked heaven. We make sure the right side is flashed. You also have to, like, risk it a little bit with Omen, right? Sometimes someone will peek and you will be fucked. Okay, but now you're here. What you can do is you can TP there, but that doesn't work all the time. So you have to be like here, and then, but that's not really, that's a little bit awkward. So I just usually peek out of the smoke, which is totally fine to do most of the times. So you flash, bang, someone is flash right there, bang. You make sure, check there, no one is there, okay. Probably someone underneath you, bang. That is the few things you can do on B side. B side is kind of boring in my opinion, so not a lot you can do. And then for my ults, there's two ults you can do. Most straightforward one is right here. You can do it further away, but in that case they will see you earlier. You can do it here, but then they will hear you earlier. So you're gonna have to choose which do you want. I usually choose here. I would risk it. I would risk it. They can peek me if they want. They will die anyway. You know what I mean? Or you can ult secret. You do it at the beginning of the round, right? So I assume you still have your flash. You will hear. Most of the time they will look for you. You will hear the footsteps, right? If you hear someone here, let's say you hear someone here, what I do is I flash, bang, I TP, bang. This is kind of iffy because it can fuck you up, but most of the time they're flashed, so you're totally fine. Another thing I do is I ult here, or I TP there, bang. They are kind of lost, they heard a TP sound but don't know where you are. Sometimes they come here and you catch them off guard because they're running with their knife out. If not, you can just peek here and bang. You got them. It's easy like that. That was all for Abyss at this moment. Okay, now Ascent has a very much outplay possibilities with Omen, which I love. Omen on Abyss is honestly my favorite thing to do. So the first thing I like to do is on A. Of course, again, always watch for the peekers here, okay? Always watch out for the peekers here. Don't just go in blindly. I've been there, I've done that, and damn, if I'm gonna be honest to you, I still do that shit. I fail every single time. I have something epic in mind, bang, oh damn, I'm one tapped again, what the fuck. So what I like to do, anyway, imagine I survived. If I didn't survive, I will be spectating, but imagine I survived. I smoke heaven. Also, what you want to do is smoke it like this, right? Don't do it like this. I see you guys trying to smoke it like this. That shit don't work, brother. That shit don't work. So if you're gonna smoke, make sure you do a proper smoke, because if you do a smoke like this, you might as well not smoke, because you're helping the enemies right now, and we don't want that shit. You don't want to help the enemies, so you either don't smoke or you smoke like this. So the edge hits the edge of the wall on heaven. So we smoke it here, bang, we smoke it here, bang, and then we just flash here. Okay, obviously this is a very dangerous one, right? But we're gonna do it nonetheless. So we flash it here, bang. If someone is gen, yeah, consider that guy dead, yo. Consider that guy dead because he's right there and bang, he's dead. Sometimes they're under heaven, you see their body, they can see you too, so you have to make sure that you shoot them correctly. Sometimes they're here, and well, in that case, consider yourself fucked, because there's no way you're gonna win that fight. But still, if you want to do amazing things with Omen, I told you before, you have to risk it for a biscuit. So this guy here, let's just pray he's not there. And if he is there, well, consider yourself in a spectating lobby. Now the next thing you can do with Omen is on mid. Personally, this is my favorite thing to do with Omen because it has such a high success rate. They don't know what is going on. You can do this once a game, maybe even twice a game. Don't try this more than 2 times a game. That goes with every single strat. I'm telling you, by the way, don't go with those strategies more than twice a game. You can keep trying them. In very low elos, it will work over and over. In a little bit higher elos, they will adapt after 3 times. And in like high ass lobbies, they'll probably adapt after the first time, if not after before the first time even happens. So what I like to do, you can smoke it here, bang, you wait for the smoke. That popped, okay, the most important thing is wait for the smoke sometimes. What I do here is I flash, bang, I TP, bang, and he's right in that corner, bang. Or sometimes he's there, bang, and then if he's not there, he might be on this corner here. So what I like to do is, you can either TP there, but that's a little bit risky. But you know, I keep saying it, sometimes you got to risk it for a biscuit. Or other times I like to fake TP, bang, you see him. If he has good aim, you're fucked. If he doesn't, you're not fucked. He thinks you've gone there, right? Joke's on you, brother. I was not there. If you want to TP there, sure. You have to make sure no one is there. And like, if you don't know, again, risk it for a biscuit sometimes. Because that crazy epic plays we all see on TikTok. And you sure as hell know that the people that do it on TikTok also fail plenty of times before they make it happen. Before they make it work. And if it works, your teammates are gonna not even glaze you. They're gonna be like, how did that work? Yeah. You watched Squirtius. That's why it works.
There's 2. Oh.
Oh, wait.
He just watched his teammate.
Spike down mid. One enemy.
What the fuck? That guy's deaf.
That guy is deaf, yo. I know.
What the fuck? That guy is so deaf.
Can you not say it and can you say, oh my god, that TP was genius?
Nah, that was crazy TP. Like the
Bro,
first one.
you know
killed
the
2
thing
dogs. That was
about
crazy.
Omen? Whenever you do a TP and you TP behind someone, their reaction is always, how did they hear?
Yeah,
I
no,
demand
but genuinely,
respect. Again.
That last one, he should have heard you though. He should have heard you. You can't lie. He was not blinded or anything.
Doesn't matter, yo. Doesn't matter. The thing
But
is...
the first 2, that was clean though. You were.
Hey, that was... Now, for another thing you can do on mid, but this is one I don't really like that much because it's more risky than the other ones, is you smoke here, you make sure you flash this, bang, you TP on this. Look, why it's risky is sometimes they peek here, right? And then you're already fucked because they didn't get flashed. But if they manage to be here or here, they get flashed, right? So this works perfectly fine sometimes, but most of the times it's something I don't want to use. So this is a little bit of a bonus. You can do this if you feel confident. If you feel confident, you can do this, because if you feel confident, the enemies won't feel confident and they will make stupid mistakes like these. So it will work perfectly fine in that case. So you're on top of this, so it's a little bit of an off angle. So if anyone tries to peek and he didn't get flashed, he's still fucked. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's the controlling side on mid. Well, more like dueling side on mid. We can go on to A now. And on A, I like to do a few things which are actually still risky as hell. But I would like to say that all of these plays are risky as hell. There's not really a lot of plays with Omen that are not risky. There will always be risky plays. So this one has a very weird smoke. One that a lot of people don't like, but you have to. Like, you can put a smoke here, right? Which is perfectly fine. But for the TPing side, you need to TP inside of the smoke. And that's gonna be very difficult to reach if you, like, smoke it like this. So what I like to do is I just do it like this. I smoke like this. And also a positive thing about that is usually they enter the smoke right after you TP'd. So that will work perfectly fine. If you die before you enter the smoke, or if you died in the TP, your teammates will complain. Why the hell did you smoke it like that? You need to smoke it deeper. And they are right. But you have to tell them that you're Omen and you need to risk it for a biscuit. Once again, you need to risk it for a biscuit. So I smoke here. Usually I don't even smoke that because I don't have time, right? So after the smoke like entered, bang, I'm in here. Sometimes they come already. Immediately when you TP, they come in. Like 8 out of 10 times, I whiff. If you don't whiff, man, you're golden because you're in for a treat because they're gonna be here. Also, if they didn't enter, one more thing you can do. TP right there. Because usually they're waiting right here. And sometimes they will turn around, but by the time they turn around, you probably have your crosshair on them and you can kill them. And after that, after you kill them, obviously you want to watch mid here. And if it looks clear, you're gonna smoke very quickly. So now your teammate has been helped, so that's perfectly fine. Then you keep holding this because usually they come in a bit. And if they don't come, you will hear them. Oh, they're coming in the grass. And that's... If you want to be sure that you win the round, of course, maybe start smoking this and then smoke this. But the thing is,
Stealing sight.
what people don't understand is that that time is money, you know? Time is money with Omen. So if you smoke that first and then smoke that, the chances of someone peeking there already is very high. Because, like, let me show it from their POV. What they do is bang, they stand here. Oh wait, that is smoked. Wait, let me peek here. And then the smoke will be placed here. You're trying to TP, but someone is in the smoke. Right? So that's why time is money, and like, it sucks sometimes to play an Omen and there's no other smokers. It sucks because you will get a lot of flame if it doesn't work. But damn, if it works, you're gonna have a fun time. So the final thing that you can do on Ascent on B side is you smoke right here.
Going out.
You smoke this, bang. You make sure this is flash. You don't really want to flash the gen because that's fine. No one is here a lot. If there is someone here, it's here or here, so that's fine. And if no one is there, you can peek this. They will not expect you, and if they do expect you, be sure to aim better than them. And then just type skill issue. Right? If you done that, you can also close the door while you're in the smoke, so you don't have to watch this necessarily, and you can immediately watch this. But yeah, we are egos, right? We are egos. So we like to do nothing that will block the enemies. We like to do things that makes the enemies peek and come. Then the next thing I like to do for after plant on B side, this is a little bit of a bonus because I don't like addressing after plants. But I told you Ascent is a fun as hell map with Omen. So imagine we planted the bomb, right? The attacking side planted the bomb. It's a 2v1 or a 1v1. You're alone. So it's fucked up. Your team left you alone. Someone is screaming, you still have your flash, you still have your TP. And then you know it's showtime. Because if they are gonna tap the defuse, it's your time to shine. So the tap has happened. So what you do is you just push here. They hurt you, they know where the flash is coming from, but them I'm already on site. And then what you do next is you TP here. And if someone is in boathouse, they're fucked. If not, make sure you play a little bit safer now. You can then smoke here and here to make him a little bit scared. And then you're gonna wait for the defuse. And if he defuses, you take that smoke. If it takes a while for him to defuse or you hear steps, you play a little bit around smoke, you know what I mean? And you probably won the round. Congratulations. And again, they're gonna say, how the hell did that work? But remember, tell them to watch Quirdius, because that's the only way they can know how to play with Omen. The next map we're gonna address is booyah! It's right, it's bind, brother. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke it on A. Bang, like this. Positive thing is you also smoke heaven like this, so you help your teammates a little bit. Now, always watch out for this, but you're gonna risk it, right? Because you need to think quick. So you're gonna flash this, bang, bang. Sometimes someone is there, sometimes someone is there, bang, 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 bang. Okay, everything is clear, no one is there, thank God. You go on here, you TP there, and brother, what they usually think is you TP'd on top of this. So usually they're gonna watch up like an idiot, so you can shoot them. But always make sure that you control and take triple. Because if someone is on triple, he will see you first. So make sure you watch triple first. Bang, bang. And you're golden. If no one is here, even better. Because that means that you can push through their spawn. And bang, brother, they will walk there with their knives out. Because they didn't know you were there. How can you be there that quick? Well, it's because Omen is a duelist, brother. Sometimes someone is heaven, so always be careful for that. But most of the times it's perfectly fine. And you're here, you kill them, bang. So usually it works a lot of times for me on this map, but that's because I got a lower elo now. If I'm Ascendant, if I was Ascendant back in the days when I was Ascendant, it is tough because, like, let's say I flashbang, I do my trick, I TP'd. Usually someone is there. But if you have teammates that want to work with you, they're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen and they're gonna stun or some shit like that, so that they cannot kill you that quick, and then you can kill them yourselves. Bang, you jump on that. Wow, let's say you just started on A. What I like to do, the barriers dropped, you can immediately rush, bang, 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 bang. You flash, you TP, and if someone was holding this, he's probably running right there, and if you're quick enough, you can kill him. So be quick. If you're confident with your aim, this works. If you're not confident with your aim, you have to be lucky that they're standing here, standing still. Because a lot of idiots, they don't like to move when they're flash with Omen, they stand still and they hope that you're gonna peek like this. And they still got you because they can see you, right? Because they're gonna be holding like this. So yeah, always make sure you TP after your flash so they don't see you that good. They might still see you, but more often than not they don't see you. So you can easily kill them, or bang, they run away, they still got caught off guard. Now the final thing, it's a little bit close to the first thing that I showed you. It's where I TP'd here and then jumped on top of this. You can do the same, you can smoke there. They're gonna think you're on there, but for a change you also smoke this. Or if you're quick enough, I might actually do it. You do it like this, bang, bang, the smoke is there, right? Bang, the smoke will drop soon, bang, and then you go heaven if no one is heaven. After a while you will obviously know how the enemy team plays, so if you know no one is holding heaven, this is a perfect play you can do. If someone likes to hold heaven sometimes, it's a little bit tricky because by the time you TP'd here someone will watch you and bang, you're dead. So make sure you analyze how the enemies play before you do plays like these, because if you lose a round and you're already losing big time, yeah, they will flame you and you will probably get reported. Been there, done that. For B, there's a few things you can do. If you know that they like to play in hookah and they're annoying you with their shotguns, what you can do is bang, you flash this right here. Oh man, their corner is flashed, because usually they're there and they're flashed. But make sure that you flash it correctly and the edge of your flash just hits about this. Did you see TeamSpeak 6 by the way, guys?
No more meddling.
Did you see TeamSpeak 6?
Cover going out.
So you flash them and then you have enough time. Or if no one is there, you quickly go here, bang, you kill them. Easy. It's done like that. If they hold crossfire, damn, it's even more perfect because you can kill this one, you can go here, bang, they're dead. The shotguns didn't do a lot, did it? Of course, if no one is there, you still have to be careful here. Bang. And it's finished. If they don't like playing in hookah, and if they're like playing a little bit more passive in the back, what I like to do, but again, this is a little bit annoying for your team if it doesn't work because the smokes are used on like useless spots. I like to smoke this. I like to smoke that. And we're gonna smoke and we're gonna flash once again, bang, and then you can choose. Usually I go in that one because this one is easier because you just flash that. But you can obviously also do the other one to like catch them off guard. When you're TP'd in here, you would just want to check this. Oh, no one is there or someone is there. And then usually what I do is go here, go straight here. I ignore the tube, so the teammates have to clear tube. And if they're not in tube but they're here, perfect, it works as well. And after you cleared everything, like I said, just ignore tube. You don't want to check tube. You just hold the spawn. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't feel confident, you just sit back a little bit and you let your team plan and you're gonna chill. So let's say it's an eco round again for them. You know those sneaky little reds that be here and they always get a guaranteed kill? Well, not anymore, because you're Omen. And you're the Omen that delivers entertainment for your team. So you're just gonna run straight into this. Bang! You flash this. You TP right there. Well, that was a little bit of a bad TP. But anyway, you need to be in this corner right here. And he's probably there with a little judge or a shorty or whatever. And you kill them. Bang! It's easy like that. Easy like that. Lastly, what I like to do for my ult, it's straightforward. It's just ult in their spawn. For some reason, in my elo, and also even when I was diamond and shit like that, it works. I just go there. Like, it works twice. Sometimes it only works one time. Perfectly fine. You always hear them, right? When they're coming from this side, you will hear them. When they're coming from this side, you will hear them. So it's perfectly fine. You hear the tubes. You hear the tubes. So you know which side they're coming from. If they're coming here, you just wait here. Oh man, do you have your knife out again? Didn't you hear me ult or some shit? Bang, they're dead. I don't know why it works, but it works a lot of times. Is it because they think you ult heaven? Maybe. Maybe. Right? We don't know, but it works. So I do it, it works. They're coming.
Our carrier is dead.
Spike down A.
Stealing sight.
Okay, so one more thing I like to do with my ult is I ult in straight into elbow. Sometimes they will step and you hear them in the sand. You just wait for them in the sand and you shoot. Also, one small advice I have for you. Every single time you use your ult, immediately after you ult, you strafe, right? You strafe. Because they heard you. They know where you are. And if they didn't, they will know where you are, but it doesn't matter, okay? You already got this space. You cleared this out. You took your space. So you make sure that you strafe. You took your space, so you make sure you strafe. You cleared this, you cleared this. What you can do next is you flash this for your team. Finally, we're doing something for the team.
Stealing
We
sight.
flash it, so everything in the back is flashed. Sometimes someone is there. You be sure to ego peek, right? You wide swing a little bit, bang, he's dead, and that's about it. So the next map, you can maybe see it already on the gaming screen, or maybe already on my camera. It's kind of sunny behind me, because we changed the colors, because it's damn Breeze. Now, Breeze is not the best map for Omen, if you ask me, but damn are we autistic, and damn are we gonna play Omen on every single map that we can. So what I like to do, to start off is, again, not the best smokes, but you're Omen anyway. You don't have the best smokes anyway on Breeze. So I smoke here, I place a double smoke right here, bang. Then again, a very risky play because you're gonna flash this, bang. Sometimes they're there, you're fucked. If they're here, they are fucked. So that's the first thing you can do on B. Of course, you can also smoke here.
Shadows traveling.
And you can smoke this.
Going out.
And you make sure that this is flashed. You TP right there, because usually no one is there. And then you go in the smoke with your gun out. And then before you know it, bang, you're right there, right? Right? So you can check this if you want, but I like to leave this to the teammates, so the teammates will check this. I would rather go here and wait here for them to come. And if they come, they will not expect you right there. Sometimes they come there. Well, sure as hell hope your reaction time is quicker than theirs, because you're gonna have to flick, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to flick and make sure they die. So again, not a lot you can do on Breeze, it's kind of risky, but this is a good thing you can do on B. Now, a thing you can do on A is more a funny one than something that is actually effective, but I like to TP on top of bombs, so I will TP on the bombs. It's very stupid. I just smoke this,
Traveling.
and like, of course you can smoke this to be sure, bang. You make sure no one is there, bang, bang, and you're in here, and then you TP back, bang, okay? So if someone is in the pyramid right here, he's dead. If someone is right there, you're dead. If someone is right there, you're dead. So that's what I mean by saying that it's not effective with Omen on Breeze, but like, you can still do a few things that will work out. So one small thing that you can do with Omen to like make fake sounds and shit like that is you go in here, bang, you TP it right there. If you are lucky, they're gonna push that because they feel safe, but oh man, you shouldn't have felt safe because I'm right here ready to shoot your head off. Clean. You did it. Congratulations. You look like a real legendary Omen. Congrats. So with that being done, we go straight back to the booby strategy, but now we're gonna ult on it. So if you ult on it, the chances of them seeing or hearing, believe it or not, it's very slim in gold, plat, or even diamond elo. So you're gonna ult straight there.
My ultimate is
You can
ready.
already tell if someone is there. Okay, you shoot his head off. Always make sure to check below you. And like sometimes they're right there, waiting in the corner.
Here.
So this is a very fun strategy. Again, of course it will not work all the time, so don't try this if you really want to win. But if you feel confident, again, or if the lead is that big and you want to have a little bit of fun, try this out and clip it. Of course, clip it and ship it. Send it on TikTok, send it on Reddit, send it on whatever. And people will upvote. Free internet points for you. Isn't that amazing? I know that's amazing. So that's about it for Breeze. Like I said, there's not a lot of things you can do with Omen on this map, but still cool things you can do nonetheless. Of course, throughout this video you will think of other plays. Let me know which plays you like to try on which map, so I can take a look at those and maybe even implement them. And also there's gonna be a lot of situational plays where you can freestyle with Omen, but that's not what this video is about, because what I'm showing you are things you can do in 90% of the situations instead of do them in 1 out of 100 times. There will still be plays that are effective but only work in a certain situation. Like for example, you already entered the site. There can be some situations where like flashing here and TPing there works, some things like that, but I'm not gonna show those things because that's very situational. Next up is Fracture. What you want to do in Fracture to be known as the craziest Omen duelist in existence is you can do multiple things. We start off with A side. What you do on A side is you flash this. If you know that they like peeking there from the beginning, usually I do this in pistol round because I don't know how the enemies will play. So I flash right here. If someone is peeking right there, sometimes they hide here for some stupid reason. If they don't, you wait till your teammates passed. If your teammates passed and they cleared it, it's fine. Bang, you can go. Another thing you can do on Fracture is you go straight forward, you save your flash, you hold it. If someone peeks, bang, he's dead, of course. Because you're a goddamn good player, an awesome player. Goddamn, how did you get so good at this game? And if no one peeks, that's even better because you're gonna flash. You're gonna choose the bottom or the top. Usually I choose the bottom because sometimes they're here, sometimes they're here. They are damn dead. Sometimes they're here, so watch out for that. And like they didn't get flashed, so watch out for that. And if no one is there in any of these spots, they must be there, right? They must be on top. So you peek here and bang, they're dead. Of course, you want to make sure that you're smoking this and you're smoking the top in sometimes. But like I said, time is money with Omen, so you need to be a little bit quick. Because if you ain't quick, you lost your moment and it's over. If you want to be that duelist Omen, you need to be quick. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I vouch for people to play a second smoker when somebody locked in Omen and he is saying that he will be a duelist Omen. I do that so often, but I don't want to be a second smoker. There's one more thing you can do on A side, which is also a very good strategy. Like, you have to be sure that this is cleared. Well, of course, you're going to clear it before you're entering this. So you're going to hear, bam, no one is here, no one is here. If you know that I like to play here, especially on ecos, you can, of course, flash this and TP right there. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to enter the site, and damn, I hope no one is here. Otherwise, the round is not in the bag, and I probably died here because I want to go straight for the mission. And the mission is right here. I flash this, bang. Stairs is also flashed, so you can shoot this. And if they are on the bottom, they don't know you're here, so be sure to be quiet. You go a little bit down, and bang. You can kill them right there because they're probably busy with holding this. Or they're even holding this because they didn't hear you, because you flashed them if you placed the flash correctly. So yeah, that's fracture on A side. So now over to B side, what you can do is you smoke canteen. So you smoke this and you smoke next to generator. The round just started, so let's go. Let's show how it works. You smoke this, you smoke that, you flash right there. Sometimes someone is triple ready to flash, but by the time they are ready to flash with breach or whatever, you're here to kill them. You killed them, your team is perfectly fine to enter. Bang, that's cool. You don't go here, by the way. I was just trying to show you, like, whatever. Then next thing I do is when the smoke is still here. Of course, the smoke will still be here, but I had to show something. Smoke still here. I TP right there, but make sure you always peek here first. Because if they are sitting in that corner, you are dead by the time you check this. So I TP and I check this first, right? Like, you can also TP right there to make sure that they don't see you. Like, you're here and bang. They're dead because they hold like this and they don't see you. Because let's say that they're sitting right here. Am I right? They're sitting right here. They will not see you because they're holding it like this. And if you're standing right there, of course they will see you. And it's a little bit of 50-50 because they're going like this. And if they have good aim, you will obviously die. So usually this one is a little bit better than that one over there. But it still works. It still works. Okay, that's it for fracture. There's not a lot you can do with the TP side of things. Again, it's not the fanciest map to do things, but still you can do some things which work perfectly fine in most situations. Finally, for the ults, well, not a lot to say about it. I just ult here in tower, or I ult here. This is a little bit risky because they will be ready. By the way, if they look at you, let's say they look at you, let's do that again. Like, they look you straight in the eyes, or they're acting like they don't even see you, brother, just strafe and shoot them. More often than not, they're gonna miss it in the lower elos. Diamond or above, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's still fun to do if you're confident. Again, with confidence, you can do a lot of things. And if you get away with this, damn, you killed their mental and you probably won the game because of this. So try it sometimes, ult right in front of them, and if they're in front of you, just leave it and be ready to strafe and shoot them. Yeah, it's an Arsenal shirt. Oh no! Counter strafe when you're shooting, of course, and you're perfectly fine because they will not even be able to shoot you in the head. So yeah, for killing their mental, that is a very good strategy. Try it. Like, there will even be idiots that act like this, right? They look at you and then they look away. They're like, oh, I don't see you, I'm gonna act like I don't see you. Brother, don't go acting against me, because I'm gonna do that ult anyway, and I'm gonna pop you in the head, because the moment your ult is completed, they're gonna be like this. But you're strafing, so try to hit a strafing brother. Try to hit a strafing brother. Oh, they can't? They can't? No, they can't. And you shoot them because they're standing still usually. So you have the upper hand in this situation. Don't be scared to TP right in front of them. Except if you're diamond or above, then maybe be scared and cancel your ult, play a little bit safer. But I don't do that. Even in standard lobbies, I used to do that. It works 20% of the times, which is fine by me because it makes me laugh. So my Chewbacca's and lesbians and whatever, my little princesses, that was it for this video. If you enjoyed what you saw in part 1, then leave a like and comment, and also subscribe if you didn't yet, because that helps me out very good. It helps with the algorithm, because YouTube, his algorithm, I don't know how it works, but I've heard that it works. So please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Also, if you saw something or you missed something, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you did something and it didn't work, well, sue me. See you in court, bitch. So in part 2, I will talk about maps like Sunset and Split and Lotus and even Haven. There's some fun possibilities in those maps, so be sure to watch that video and don't miss out on that one. For now, I will say bye 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 booyah baby, bye bye.